Hello, welcome back. In the last video, we learned how to add walls to a project. In today's tutorial, we will learn how to add door and windows to a project. To add a door, go to Architecture panel and select Door. Once you select Door, you will see in Properties, you will able to select between all available types of doors. But in case you don't have any of the doors available, then Revit will going to throw some error messages. So just to show you how to deal with those situations when you don't have a family loaded in. So I'll go to manage and I'll purge the door families available in this project. Now, if I go back to architecture panel and select door, Revit is saying that no door family is loaded in the project. So, in this condition, you need to say, yes, I want to load a family for door. So you either hit yes, or if you close this bar, you can go to insert and you go to load family. I will recommend you to go through architecture, door, and then select yes because it will going to take you to a default location where you have all your families. So now if I go back to this family, I have door folder, and if I go into door, it has different folders. This structure can be different based on your Revit built up. So I'll go to some external doors and I'll select one external door assembly. I'll say open, and when I hit open, it will show me all available types. So now you see it just have one type. So now I can place this external door. So I place this external door here. Now you can go to 3D and inspect the elevation of the door. So for now, this door is placed exactly on level 00. So the base is exactly on level 00. If your door has some sort of height, like if your floor finish is 100 or 50 above and you want to put your door little above the assigned level, then you can choose the offset value. Let's suppose we want to keep this door at 150 So this door is now 150 above the floor level. Okay, so let me just undo it. And similarly, you can add other doors. And anytime if you want to shift your door in horizontal direction, you can select the door. You can go to this modification panel, select move, and you can shift your door as required. Okay, and if you want to adjust it in vertical direction, then you have an option of choosing its offset values from here. Also, what you can do is if you create some elevation, we have these default elevations which are on some different location. Let us pick all of them and move somewhere so that we can use them for our building. And now if I pick one of the elevation, so it is capturing this all. So if I double click, so in the elevation, if you select a door, you can shift this door in like vertical and horizontal, both the directions, right? And now let us add few more doors. So we will have one external door in our project. So I'll just move it back to the center. And now I will add some more internal doors. So I will go back to architecture and I'll select door, So for now, I just have one door family, which is external door. I can use this door in internal as well, but this is too big. So I'll go and find a single panel door. So I'll go to load family, and from here I'll go back to internal doors, and I'll select some internal, yeah, single panel doors. Okay, so now let's start putting this door. So when I'm going on a wall and when I'm on this face, so you can see the door leaf is on this direction. And if I go on other direction, the door leaf goes on other direction. And before click, if you'll select space, you can see you can, when you'll hit space, it will going to swap the door leaf position. So what I want is to keep our door on the wall side. So I'll place these doors, and similarly if I want to create a door for this room, I'll pick this door and I'll select mirror. So here I have pick axis mirror, so I'll pick this and I'll select the grid, and I have door now. So similarly, let's add some door in dining. So either go to architecture tab, select door, and I'll add some door here. I'll add one door for kitchen, some door for bathroom, and that's it. So we have all our doors added to the project. Now let's check them in 3D once. So you have all your doors added to the project. Now what you need is, the need is now windows. So for windows, it's similar. You just go to architecture tab and select windows, and if you have some default windows loaded in, they will appear here. If not, you will get the same error message, and what you need to do is you need to load some families. So I have some very basic window families which I can use in bathrooms, but what I would like to do is for kitchen and bedrooms, I would like to have a different sort of family. So for that, I'll go into load family. I'll go to a folder where I have window families. So I'll go to windows, and here I have some window families. So let's pick this one and some more. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we'll pick these two families. So I'm just adding this arc one and go for a bigger size for drawing. So I'll add two of these. Okay, and I'll add one big window in kitchen as well. So in kitchen I'll have windows on both sides, and in bedroom also let's add some windows. So if you want small window, you can have, but yeah, I think these are fine. And now if we go to 3D and if we see, so we have a good elevation with a lot of windows, right? So for toilet, we have these windows which should be on some higher level. So instead of 1200, let's increase them to some 2 meters. Okay, right, and as well for the windows here, I think they are fine matching with the lintel level of door, and yeah, that's all good. If you want to add any more windows, let's add some on dining. Now you have added all your doors and windows to the project. So at any point of time, if you want to play with the size of door and window, then what you can do is you can edit its type. So let us do for one window. Let's go to one of the elevation. And in this elevation, let's suppose what we want is we want to keep our lintel on the same level for all the windows. So we'll pick these two windows and we'll use move, and let's move them down. Okay. And if we want to make these windows bigger, then let's select this, edit type, duplicate. And if we want to increase its width to say 2 meters, so I'm changing it to 2 meter, 12, 10, and then this is the rough width. So I'll change it to 2 meter. So I updated one of the windows and not this one. So I'll just use match MA, and I'll pick this window and I'll match it with this. Okay. Now let's just pick them again, use move and place on the correct location. So in Revit, adding door windows as component is very easy. So you can add all these elements. In the next video, we will going to add floor to our project. Thank you.